Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lucy, welcome. And today we are going to be looking at this palette that I just got in the mail. This is the Certifeye Affinity 2 palette. So without further ado, so I got this in the mail yesterday. I pre-ordered it. It took about a month to get to me because everybody wants this palette. Certifeye, I will put the link to their website down below. They are a UK indie brand. There's actually two sisters. One of them owns Blush Tribe, one of them owns Certifeye, and both brands are out of this world. So I'm just going to put some base down. Today I'm going to use the You Can Be, this is a smudge proof eyeshadow primer. As you can see, I haven't got any other makeup on, but I'm so excited for this palette. And I will show you the inside in just a second. The palette cost, I believe, £32 or £34. It's around that sort of price area. Like I say, I will leave the link down below. I do already have two of the two palettes from Certifeye. Both are amazing quality. And I have shown, I believe, one of them, maybe both of them, on my channel. But this one is really good. I can't wait to use it. So it says dream without fear, love without limit. I love that. All of her palettes, in fact I'll show you them now. So the other two palettes that I have are the Dynasty palette and the Tropical Wonders palette. As you can see, just absolutely stunning artwork on all of the palettes that I have. There are a couple more that I need to get. They don't really catch my eye. The Affinity 1 palette isn't, it's all like pinks and purples, but I probably will get it. So anyway, let me just show you. So the palette's quite sort of long and sleek. Up the side, it's got sort of gorgeous glitter. The other two don't. This one does. That fits in with the Affinity sort of look. And then we open it up. You don't get mirrors. You get your plasticky thing. You don't get mirrors, but as I've said before, I'm not really bothered about mirrors, but just have a look at this palette and you can see how amazing the colours look. They're just gorgeous. So yeah, I'm not going to try and say any of the names. The names are sort of printed on the palette. You can't really see it with the glitter, but they are there. But I'm not going to try and say them because I will make a fool of myself and I don't want to offend anyone by saying them wrong, because I don't want to sort of say anything wrong. So in this palette you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mattes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers, and 3 of them look to be duochrome. So what I will do is I will do some swatchy and then we'll get on to the eyeshadow look. I probably should have left the base for a bit later, but whatever. So let's just do some swatches. So I want to do these duochrome ones first because they look quite fun. Oh my gosh. Those are the first 3. That first one is like pinky, sort of like brownie. Then you've got the middle one, which is like a white purpley type one. And then the next one is like a sort of silver pink. I might be completely wrong, but that's how I see them. They're absolutely stunning. Let's do the shimmers then. So we've got the blue shimmer and this green shimmer. Absolutely stunning. So let's do the mattes. We've got some blues. They feel so silky as well, all of them. Now, my swatches aren't the best because I don't tend to sort of dig into the eyeshadows. I tend to go over quite lightly because I don't want to ruin my beautiful palettes by digging my fingers in. But as you can see, even sort of a light rub around in the pans sort of does just this. Then we've got a lovely purple shade. Then we're going into the greens. Wow, that is a deep navy. That purple's stunning. That green. Just drying my fingers off. Couple more shades to go. This lime green, which just looks stunning. These are the last four. So those are the swatches. As you can see, they're pretty bomb diggity. So I'm just going to wipe my arm off and I'll be right back. Okay, so if you can hear any noise, it is the wind outside. I'm just going to put a little bit more eyeshadow primer down because it's kind of dried. I like it to be slightly tacky. It's just my sort of preference when I'm doing makeup. Right then. So, out of the colours so far, I'd say the greens were sort of up there with my favourites. That purple, which is this one up here, is stunning. The duochromes look cool. I can't wait to play with them. So, yeah. I will say as well, if you're looking for like a cheaper alternative to the Blue Blood palette, I know this is predominantly greens, but there are some blues in there. You might want to sort of check this out. Like I say, this is only sort of £34. So it's a little bit cheaper as well. And these are just as good quality in my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's not fact. Blah, blah, blah. Right, so I'm going to take the JS5. I will say as well, these brushes, these are natural hair brushes and I've washed them a couple of times and they're just like not that great anymore. I don't know if you can see, they're sort of starting to fray. So the synthetic ones from Jeffree Star, I would say the only one from Jeffree Star that you really want to buy is this one, which is the Powder Brush GS2. This is my favourite one. That is a good brush. The rest of them, not so great. Anyways, we're going to take this one and I'm going to have a go and take this sort of khaki green in the middle and use that sort of as a starting point. There's not too much kickback in the pan as well, which is quite nice. Blending out quite nicely, not patchy at all. It looks more sort of dark on camera than it does in person. Don't know if I need to switch my beauty light on. Yeah, we'll keep it on. It's gone a bit dark outside. So I haven't done my disclaimer that I do every single video. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I am literally someone that likes to play with makeup. I don't have 3 hours to do looks. Sometimes my looks when I'm trying out palettes for the first time don't always come out great, and I do end up looking like a clown, don't troll me. But that is because purely I want to sort of get as many colours as I can on my face just to see. I'm just your bog standard everyday person, so that is just my little disclaimer for you guys. Right, so it's looking all right. Then I'm going, what am I going to do? I want to try this lime green, so I'm just going to try this lime green because that is the colour that is calling out to me, calling my name. Oh wow, that is that's performing. God. Certifeye eyeshadows are just everything. They're like what, they're up there with my Jeffree Star man, I have to say. There's a little bit of fallout, but not too much. I'm not mad at that tiny bit of fallout. Brilliant. The colours are holding their own as well, which is good. They haven't gone muddy together. We don't like any mud. Right. Then I'm going to take, which one am I going to do? This light blue at the top. See how we get on with that. Put that in the centre. It's like a pastel-y blue, but really light. And then underneath, I'm just going to take the one next to it well, and just put that on my lower lash. That's cool. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to take this sort of silvery one and just put that on like the centre of my eyelid. And we'll see how that goes. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to tidy it up and then I will be right back to give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I've just finished it off with some Jeffree Star Karma lipstick, some eyeliner and some Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Ice Cold. As you can see, my beauty light's on, so I'm a little bit blinding. I really like this look. It was really easy to do. The colours do not get muddy. They hold their own, which sometimes, like blues and greens, if you're blending them together, do get a little bit muddy. That shimmer duochrome one on top is amazing. I love it. So I say I will leave the link below. This palette was definitely worth the wait. And I have a whole pile here of things to review, and this jumped right to the front of it. So yeah, I would, like I say, leave the link below, but this is going to be sort of one of my staple palettes, I think. I really like the look that I was able to achieve with it, and like I say, I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a professional in any way, shape or form. I just like to play with makeup, and like I say, I think I did pretty well. So let me know down in the comments below if you have ever tried Certifeye, or if you want to try Certifeye. And as ever guys, I'll see you soon for another video. Bye!